I look at the continuum of life as a bit of a blithe mystery. Too many of us are quick to ascertain the answers instead of addressing what initiated the questions in the first place. Kind of like news. I mean, what do you call news? How do you define it? Life? Success? How do they all fit into what drives us? What drives others? Success? I kind of ponder and reflect back to the lessons of my mom, the lessons of my dad, the lessons of my late grandmother, all my family, all my friends, all the ones I love. You realize that each purpose of ours is utilitarian in nature, the greatest good for the greatest number of people. That's how I approach politics and news. I like to tell stories, and every day in each of our lives is a story. There are those who live out those stories on the grand stage each day. You know, the major players, the corporate monks, the policy wonks. The stories that affect their lives ultimately shape our own. That's their story. I tend to ascribe to the notion that's existential. Find the source within you, and then be great behind it. And I don't mean great in a subjective sense. I mean great in an extraordinary sense. Different great. I've learned my whole life, being different isn't such a bad thing. It just means you stand firm on a plateau that others won't, or don't have fortitude enough to. In the Know with Phil Hayes will be just that. It will be different. That's what I do. I tell stories that equate to news because news is life and life is news. To tell stories as they affect us all in that utilitarianist sense. That's life. And as my dad likes to say, keep living.